Hi everyone, I'm FM Greeno and welcome along to episode 9 of the Mighty Magyars. So, we are here with our Hungary side in the first game of the European Championships. Euro 2021, of course they were postponed from the summer of Euro 2020 due to the COVID situation. Now this is a tournament that's being played at various venues all around Europe, and the Puskás Arena in Budapest is one of those venues. So we actually have a home game today, effectively, against Turkey. See, in our group, we also have Germany and Sweden. They've played out a 2-2 draw today, which is not the worst result for us. In terms of our recent schedule, so you'll remember the last episode you were with me was the Azerbaijan home game in the World Cup qualifiers. We won that 2-0. We had 3 friendlies in the run-up to this tournament. Norway at home, and that's a fairly strong side, Norway. They've got Haaland and Odegaard, of course, and various other decent players in this game. We beat them 2-0. Rotated a little bit for the Austria game and got roundly thumped 3-0 at home. And then we played Estonia in a fairly pedestrian kind of 2-0 win. Happy enough though, got through it, clean sheet. Everyone's happy going into the tournament. In terms of how we're lining up today, so we're going to play a slightly more cautious version of the 4-3-3 today. Just want to make sure that we don't do anything silly and get heavily beaten and ruin our chances right from the outset. So the full 11 for today: Gulaci in goal, Kadar and Nego as fullbacks, Kecskes and Orban at centre-half, Adam Nagy in the anchorman role, Zsolt Kalmar and Szoboszlai, who is playing in a deep-lying playmaker role rather than his usual Metzala role today, Szalai on the left, Kleinheisler on the right, and Szalai up top. Let's get into it and see how we do against Turkey. And here we are, sellout in the Puskás Arena. Our opponent's Turkey today. You may remember we had them in our Nations League group, and we played out 2 draws with them, home and away, both 1 each, so fairly evenly matched teams, you would think. Well, this isn't a great start though, is it? Less than a minute on the clock. And we're a goal down already against Turkey. Okay. Well, that's not in the script, is it? Setting up with that more cautious formation. And within a minute, we're a goal down. So some questions have to be asked about the centre-back there. Seemed to turn like an oil tanker, didn't he? So that's not so great. Okay, so we're up against it right from the start. This is a very kind of Hungarian way to do things. You don't want to go into anything with too much optimism. I think we're going to try a little shout of demand more, and if it gets to the half-hour mark and we've not really done much, we might switch back to that more standard 4-3-3 that we've used in previous games. Here comes a free kick from Szoboszlai though. Oh, goodness. That looked like it could have been an equaliser. We seem to be holding our own a little more in the game now. Maybe we'll give it till half-time and see how we're set then. I don't want to go too gung-ho and lose another goal though at this stage, so we have to keep a little eye on the conditioning. Kleinheisler is a little bit tired. We do have Zudzak, of course, who can come on the right-hand side. I think we're going to tell them we're not very happy though. Expect to see a much better showing and motivate them up a little bit. Kecskes is a little bit anxious about that. He's the guy who couldn't turn when Turkey scored, so he has every right to feel a bit anxious. Not a lot happening so far in the second half, so I think it is probably time to switch that formation up now. So, it's a fairly simple switch and a very similar formation. It just means Szoboszlai pushes forward a bit. The fullbacks become wing-backs and try and get on around the inside forward and inverted wingers there a little bit more. So it should just give us a bit more impetus going forwards. Of course, you have to balance that with the additional risk at the back. So some fairly average to poor performances. Kecskes is on a 6.2, as is Szalai on the left. So maybe they're 2 players that we can think about changing very shortly. We'll give them 5 or 10 minutes as an opportunity to put things right here, though. It's not happening, is it? Okay, so at the 70-minute mark, it is time to make a couple of substitutions. Kleinheisler is also tired and not doing very well. So let's think about switching both of the wide players. Let's get Zudzak on. And I think... do we take Kecskes off now? I think I'm going to just get Adam Lang on there. I think we can only make 3 substitutions in this. I'm not sure. I think so. Good save there by Gulaci. Can we build something from that? It looks long, but unfortunately not onto a Hungarian head. Can we get in and disrupt them a little bit here? No, a long ball finds us lacking at the back, and that is 2 down. And that is the one thing I was worried about in terms of going into that more attacking formation, that it would leave us a little bit more exposed at the back. And a long ball from the centre half over the top has caught us out. And Yilmaz finishes with ease. Okay, so that's a bit of a problem now. I think we do need to go attacking. We need to try and get back into this game somehow. Turkey pinched the ball from us again, though. Of course, this is not great news, bearing in mind that Germany and Sweden are the 2 other teams in our group, both teams that you'd expect to be relatively strong. We saw earlier in the series, we played Germany in Berlin and did pinch a draw against them. But you would expect generally them to be a fairly strong side. We've not been in this second half at all. Look at these stats up in the top left corner here. Turkey have had a lot more of the game, a lot more of the ball, and it's just fizzling out here, and that's a really disappointing performance. There is work to do against Sweden for sure. So we are right back for that Sweden game now. We've made 3 changes to the lineup today, all due to conditioning issues. So Nikolic is going to come in up front as Saloy is a bit tired. Similarly, Zudzak on the right-hand side replaces Kleinheisler. And the hero of Sofia, if you remember, Istvan Fulop. He comes back into the side today. Zolt Kalmar a little bit weary after the last game. Let's get into this and see how we do against Sweden. But here we are, once again, back at the Puskás Arena. It is Adam Nod's 50th appearance for Hungary today, so hopefully he can put in a good performance, mark the occasion in some style. Looks like an opportunity here for Sweden right away, nodded over the top by Isak. So we really need to get something out of this game today. I mean, a draw even probably won't be enough for us going into that last game against Germany needing a win. So I think 3 points against Sweden today is pretty much a must. But we'll see how we go. Not made the greatest start to the game, it has to be said. No shots yet after 20 minutes. We are in that cautious mentality again. I just didn't want to give too much away too early on. But it doesn't really seem to be suiting us at the moment. So I think I'm going to change that a lot earlier in this game than I did the last one. Saying that though, here comes Shaloi. Into the box. Picks out Nikolic. Oh, he's hit the bar. Goodness me, what an effort that was. Opportunity here for Sweden. Nodded clear, but Ekdal picks up the Luke's ball. Knocking it around in midfield. Out to Larsson. Looking to get a ball into the box. Here it is. Oh, Svanberg. He should have done better with that for sure. And we're going to make this change now. Look at the stats there. They've had 11 shots, 5 on target. We've had 1 shot. So this cautious setup is just not working for us. We are going to go into that more positive mentality. Hopefully Szoboszlai can get involved in the game a little bit more. Push us forward a bit. He's on a yellow card and he's not in great condition. So not sure how long he's going to last in the game. The boys are a bit nervous. So what can we do to G them up a little bit? Let's tell them to get back out there and grab the 1 goal. That's done absolutely nothing for any of them. Okay. Maybe I should have said it in Hungarian. That might have helped. Opportunity here for Sweden once again. And a good save by Gulaci. I mean, as long as we're still in this, as long as it's 0-0, as Nikolic proved in the first half, we can, yeah, 1 opportunity could just make all the difference for us. Saying that though, Isak is in and Gulaci makes a save. It wasn't the fiercest of efforts, but still needed to be saved. And now we got a problem. Istvan Fulop is injured, so Zolt Kalmar is going to come on for him. Up to the hour mark. Still only 1 shot from us. Goodness knows why we're so poor in this game. So what can we do here to alter things? I think it's going to be a case of maybe changing the formation once again. Now Szoboszlai is very tired, as are Kadar and Nego. The wing backs, obviously they're bombing up and down the pitch, left, right and centre. So maybe we'll bring Besha on for Nego. And do you know what? Let's take Sobosloy off and bring Saloy on. And we're going to go into this sort of formation. So he can be a defensive deep line playmaker. Saloy is going to go as a target man on support. Nikolic will go as a poacher on attack. So hopefully he can feed off some balls here. In possession, we are going to go a little bit more direct. Floated crosses is fine, trying to get it onto the head of Saloy. Okay, let's give this a go. See if it makes any difference. We've got 20 minutes to impact the game. Still only the one effort on goal in the whole match. Let's go attacking. I'm nervous about giving too much away here. Wow, what a loopy throw that was from Kadar. Goodness me, that's come down with snow on it, I think. Olsen clears. We win the ball. Here's Saloy. Can he pick out one of his front men? No, he's going himself. Oh, good effort. Well held by Olsen. Clears it again. Is that the end of the highlight, or are Sweden going to counter-attack us? Ekdal on the ball. It looks like an opportunity for Sweden is coming. Augustinsson. Oh, they've scored. Alexander Isak. It was always a risk of going in a sort of 4-4-2 with attacking wide players, looking to pinch that goal that we would concede. I think it's a change that we had to make under the circumstances, but that's disappointing. What an opportunity here. Kadar with another long throw. Can we win the ball? No, it's knocked out. Kulusevski here, looking to build another attack here for Sweden. Cleared by Ketchkesh up to Nikolic. Go on, Nikolic. Go on, son. He's got no pace. That's a shame. There was no way he was going to outsprint those centre-halves. And another opportunity building here for Sweden. We really need to stop this and try and build something of our own in injury time here. Good challenge. It's not looking great for us, though. I know it makes no difference when I'm going to very attacking. Let's clear it if we can. It's a goal kick. Not a lot of time for us to do anything with it, though. Could this be one last opportunity building here? Kadar in the left-back position. Finds Saloy. He was looking for one of the two front men, but couldn't find them. And Sweden are building again here. We need to get in and disrupt them and win the ball. We've done that, but giving it straight back to them. That's really poor. And there it is, a second goal for Sweden. And we deserved that for the way we were playing there in the last couple of minutes. That was really, really woeful. And so this could well be the end of our Euros journey. I don't know what the result in the other game in the group was, whether we still have mathematically a chance going into the game against Germany. Let's go and take a look. You can see here how the group stands after the 2 games played so far. Turkey and Germany are yet to play each other, so anything other, well, whatever happens actually, we are done. Because if Turkey win, they and Sweden go through. If Germany win, they'll be on 4 points. We're on 0. So there's nothing we can do to impact this and to qualify out of the group, sadly. Well, you can see here that Germany did indeed go out and beat Turkey, so that puts both them and Sweden on 4 points. There is nothing we can do to impact this group now. We do still have that one game against Germany left, and we will bring you that in the next episode. A matter of national pride at stake, try and get some points on the board. Always going to be a bit of a struggle, I think, in this group in the Euros, but yeah, we'll come again, and we'll build and try and come back stronger next time. Well, I hope you have enjoyed the episode. If you did, please drop a like on there for me, and if you've got any comments on this episode or the series as a whole, I would love to see them below. Of course, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Got a lot of good FM21 content coming up. There's a Newcastle save in the bag already, and of course the Greeno tour, just beginning anytime now. It just remains for me to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon for some more action with Hungary. Hoira Magyarok! Viszlát!